we're kicking things off with the funniest, most irreverent Valentine in town, performing now at Starlight Indoors, Miss Dixie Longate.
You know how you got that friend that you love with all your heart, but you're always about 2 inches away from pushing her off a bridge? My best friend Georgia Jean's send-off party last night. She's getting hitched. Woo! Stupid.
Dixie, thank you for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me. Happy Valentine's Day.
We have something for you.
Stop it. Oh, my Lord and Savior.
You are cuter than Cupid.
I can't wait to put that in my mouth. That is so nice. Stop it with it. Because I don't have a Valentine this year.
Yes, you do. No, your Valentine is all of Kansas City.
It's not the nicest thing you ever heard in your life. That is so sweet. Truth. Everybody's been so neighborly. I opened my program last night at the Starlight Indoors, and people were so nice, rubbing up on my leg and just hugging me and everything. And so that made my heart happy. And now I got a heart that makes me even happier. Oh,
That's
my
right.
Lord, I can't stand it. You were so nice.
I have a question for you.
Tell me.
Okay, you're a mechanical bull rider. You are a professional in Tupperware.
I am. Can't help it.
A performer extraordinaire. What came first, the Tupperware, the bull riding? Or
well, I've always been, you know, my best friend Georgia Jean has a honky tonk at home at Mobile, and that's why I started, you know, I would go in there and drink and everything from the time I was young, and then I'd ride the bull, and so I got real good at that, and then I got out of prison, and my parole officer told me I needed to get a job in order to get my kids back, which I don't care for, that law, then they make you take your kids, but, that's why I started selling Tupperware about 16 years ago. So then I was doing my show at Dixie's Tupperware Party all over the place, and then somebody said, you should do another one because you got more stories to tell, and I said, this is true, I do. And so I put my new show together, Never Wear a Tube Top While Riding a Mechanical Bull, and 16 Other Things I Learned While I Was Drinking Last Thursday. It's a long title, but that's because I got a lot to say in it. And so I did that, and then, so that actually, I'm talking about the stuff that I did before the Tupperware Party, but I'm talking about it now. And so the Tupperware Party is me just coming into your town and doing my Tupperware Party, but this is like, I'm bringing everybody back to home to Mobile with me.
Can we back up to Honky Tonk?
Yes.
So a honky tonk is the neighborhood bar in Mobile? What's a honky tonk?
Usually it's a little bit bigger. You usually got people that'll play instruments in it, and so you can always hear people singing, and there's most of the time, if it's a good one, it's got a mechanical bowl in it, because there's no value in going and drinking if you don't have a bowl to ride on.
True.
Thing like that.
Totally true. Have you found a honky tonk in Kansas City that you like?
I have not been out yet to look around and find a honky tonk, but somebody said last night that was at the program that there is one here, that there is one that has a mechanical bowl in it, so you know by the end of the week
you have to go.
Oh, hooker,
we need to see that on Instagram.
I can get my leg over that thing and just run the thing like a trucker. I'm good at it. I'm good at it.
The name of your show, I want to say it slowly, similar to how we slowly say your name to not get in trouble.
Sweet.
Never ride a tube top while riding a mechanical bull, and 16 Other Things I Learned While I Was Drinking Last Thursday. Have you ever worn a tube top while riding a mechanical bull?
I have, and that's where the lesson was learned. Sometimes if you wear one that's not as clingy and you're doing like this, it can fall down and become a belt. And so I said, that's a good lesson to learn. And my mama always says things, usually when she's drinking, and she says, hey, this, and she backs whatever up, and whatever comes out of her mind. And so I try to discern what she's saying from it. And then I take them life lessons and go, you know what, I want to pass them on to people. Because sometimes if you've never been on a mechanical bull and you have a tube top on, you're going to learn that lesson yourself.
Know.
No, you wouldn't know.
You'd learn it the hard way.
Yes, and I'm here to help people because I don't want people going through that.
You submitted a riddle to us.
Did I?
What do a jeweled crown, a cardboard cutout of Julie Andrews, and a box of moon pies have in common?
Well, you don't have to come to the program to find out.
Oh, we're not going to learn the riddle?
Oh, hooker, no. Because the thing is, I have my bowls, and I changed that bowls to a mechanical bowl. So you got to come and see what we're going to do. I talk a little bit about Julie Andrews because she's kind of amazing, and I talk about the mechanical bowl because that's awesome. And I talk about changing your story and having some adventures because a lot of people don't have enough adventures in their life. And so the whole crux of my program is to get people out and have adventures. And that's what, you know what, look, I'm going to give you a little gift too because nothing gets an adventure started better than a box of wine. Like, you know, when you go to church and they're like, hey, this is Jesus and he died for your sins or whatever, and they give you that little thing of wine. If you take this with you to church,
you think that'll fly?
Honey, the sermon's going to go so much quicker.
So I bring this to St. Peter's and they're going to be cool with it?
If you bring a Tupperware sippy cup, you can put it in there and it's not going to spill. I know, that's the best thing ever. So you just put it on there like this, and then the spigot comes out, and every time you go to the refrigerator, you're like, thirsty, I'm parched.
The spigot.
Fill it up. That's the nice thing about it, you know.
Is your show child friendly?
Children are adorable, but they're even more adorable when you leave them at home tethered to the front door. And so this way you can bring your kids, but these are the best lessons for adults. But there was a cute little kid that was there yesterday that was 12 years old, and I said, "Did you have fun?" He said, "I learned so much."
I bet he did.
I know. I'm going to tell you.
Man,
I told him I'd be his prom date when he gets old enough. I'm a giver.
Dixie, you're incredible. A fountain of information. You can see never wear a tube top while riding a mechanical bull and 16 other things I learned while I was drinking last Thursday at Starlight Indoors, now through Sunday. Thank you, Miss Dixie.
Thank you for
Longate.
having me. My
and yes,
pleasure.
for saying your name very slowly with a pause.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. And you said it was your birthday coming up, too.
2 days.
Stop it. So you get hearts and loving all together.
I really want to be on the mechanical bull with you.
Well, come on. Got a couple more tickets left, so jump on the bowl with me.
Dixie, thank you. We have another Dixie.